Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. Right, so it's unusual for us to come in on a Saturday. It's unusual for us to come in on a Saturday, but because we don't want to miss out another weekend, we usually come in on Sunday, but today we decided to come in on Saturday simply because tomorrow we won't be available. But it's lovely to be back on the streets of YT, cooking a healthy recipe. So come and join us today. And thank you so much, everyone who's joined us there. Our menu for today is going to be a very simple one. 1 minute, sorry, I'm just trying to get some stuff sorted out. Hi, Sister Delicious. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday, happy weekend to you. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing? We are doing something unusual, like I did mention. We usually come in on a Saturday, but tomorrow will not be available, so I decided to go on for today. Okay, so thank you so much. It's a quick recipe we will be doing, and it's a granite stew and white rice in a salad masterpiece. So it's going to be a very quick one. Thank you so much, all. Yeah, 1 minute, a bit of let's see if we can sort one or two things out. Thank you, everyone in there. Thank you, Sister Delicious. Thank you, Kato, for joining us today. I'm just trying to get this on. Right, so how do I get back on? There we go. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm just going to quickly flash them. It's delicious. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kato from Brazil. Thanks for joining us. And Kenny's Global Links. Thank you so much. So our recipe for today, like I said, is going to be a very quick one. We will be cooking in our salad masterpiece. We'll be cooking our stew. We're using the hot chicken, and we will be making boiling the rice in the salad master 7 quart. So we're using the 10 quart and the 7 quart. So come on then, and let's get cooking. Oh, thank you, Kata says. Thank you, Delicious. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate you coming in. So, everyone, do feel free to tangle with anyone you don't have already. Feel free to grow with anyone you don't have, because everyone in there, they are very organic. So, I've already started by boiling the meat and the fish, which I will be showing in there. I need to get a picture of this one. Okay, so I've actually started by boiling the chicken and the fish, which we'll be using in here. And that's what we'll be using to make the stew. Like I said, it's a very quick stew. So once this is all cooked, we will be adding the tomatoes, blend the onions, the ginger, the curry, and the granite as well. And then just pour it in there. And that's how quick we cook in salad master. So put the lid on. Then I will be boiling the rice over here in the salad master 7 quart. So I started by boiling the water as well. Thank you so much, all. Right, I need my paparazzi. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Do feel free to ask any question about Salad Master, and feel free to mingle and tangle with anyone you don't have. I just need to grab my apron. 1 minute, please. Thank you so much, all. Yeah, there we go. I got my apron on. Thank you, sis. Alicia says, Candice Global Links, greetings, sis. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Right, so I'm just gonna start by blending because this LS I don't intend to stay anything longer than less than an hour. It's my target. Approximately half an hour, 45 minutes, and if I can get everything all sorted, including my vegetables as well, I should be done in an hour's time. Meanwhile, we've got some vegetables. So the ingredients which we need for this recipe is I've got my granules, which is like peanut. I've got some onions in here, about go four, and I've got my granite in there as well. I'm going to blend this one. I've got my blended tomatoes already, and I've got my red bell pepper. I will blend the red bell pepper. I've got my ginger, garlic, my chili as well. I've got the spices. I've got my mixed herb. I've got my oregano and thyme, and just name it. And on the side, I've got my mixed vegetables, which I will be adding with some cabbage. And that is our menu for this evening. So sit back, relax. If you've got your Saladmaster piece, you can join us in the cooking and let's have fun together. Thank you. Okay, so back to my cooking. Like I mentioned earlier on, I've already started boiling chicken and stew, which will go with it. So while this is still cooking, I'm just going to go ahead to blend the granite and the onions, bell pepper, and ginger. Okay. Thank you so much, all in there. So I'm just going to blend. I need to mention what I'm blending in here. Okay. Right. So while the meat and the chicken and the fish is cooking in there, I'm just going to blend the onions, which is that one, and the granules, as well as the ginger. Add a little bit of water. My ginger, the ginger is that one. I'm going to add some chili as well. You can add the scotch bonnet. That's the chili which I'm using. That's that one. Okay, so depending on how spicy you want it, I'm adding the granules as well. Just don't them all in there. And add about 1 cup of water. There we go. So I'm going to add a cup of water. And of course, my red bell pepper. Not forgetting that one. There we go. So this is ready to go blending. Usually, thank you so much, everyone in there. Thank you, sis. It's delicious. Right, so here's what I've got for blending. I'm just going to add about a cup of water. Right, I'm going to put the lid on. Apologies for the little noise, which will be coming out soon. Right, so remember we've got the red bell pepper as well. So put this on and just blend. Usually I'll blend the granules on my dry blender. that what you? Yeah, just post that. Anyway, over here. Right, so I'm just gonna start by boiling the rice as well. While the chicken and curry is going on, I'm just adding the rice. Right, so we've got the rice in there. Put the lid on. Back to my blending stove. Back to my thank you, chosen family of God. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, chosen family of God. Thank you, Sister Delicious. Thank you. I see you all. I see you, chosen family of God. Happy weekend, happy Saturday. Like I said, it's unusual for us to come on a Saturday, but because we don't want to miss another weekend because we won't be in tomorrow, that's what we're doing LS for today. But we really appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much, all. Right. So once again, our menu is our stew. We're making a granite stew in Saladmaster 10 quart. It's a bit of it's a bit sizable, and we're making our rice in there in the Saladmaster 7 quart. So come on then, and let's go in on with the cooking. So here is the fish, all nicely cooked. Now I'm blending the granite, ginger, red bell pepper, and everything that I need to blend. So while that is blending, I've got my rice cooking as well. So I am trying to blend this stuff really, really well. My second happy helper. Yeah, helping with the food. Right, so thank you everyone. Okay, like I mentioned earlier on, I'm blending the granules, and on a normal day, I do blend the granules using the dry blender. But I've decided to blend it together because I added the red bell pepper, onions, and just name it. Oh, thank you. We've got another amazing fan joining us. So do we have here? We've got Thank you, chosen family of God. Estalicious, Kenny's Cleverlink, Rose what? Rose married? I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, but pardon me if I haven't. Thank you, Rose, for joining us. And how are you doing? Happy weekend to you. Hope you're having a good weekend. Marami salamat. So our stew is still in the making. We've got the granite blending in there. We really need to get it really fine and smooth. Okay. I need to explain this. Please do remember to give us our thumbs as you're coming in. Okay, remember to give us our thumbs. Thank you. I need to mention this as well. Right, so this is blended, but we need to get it quite smooth. So I'm just going to blend it a bit more because we need it to be really, really smooth. Thank you, I see. Thank you, Marami Salama. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing? Yeah, hi Rose. I'm cooking granite stew. It's peanut stew. So basically, I'm cooking it in the Saladmaster way with no oil, which is the best bit of it. And I'm blending the peanut itself. So it's a peanut stew which you can use with your rice, and you can actually use it as your soup as well. But we've started by boiling our chicken and our fish, which is already in the Saladmaster 10 quart, and we're blending in there. It's going to be a very quick menu. That's what we're doing it. So just sit back and relax with us. Meanwhile, if you want to mingle and tangle with anyone who you don't already have, feel free to do that because everyone said, "Oh, peanut tea." Yes, thank you. Yeah, feel free to mingle and tangle with anyone that you don't currently have because everyone in there they are quite organic. Okay, so thanks. Okay. Right. So if you've got any question, feel free to ask a question as well. And if you have anybody you want to mingle and tangle with, feel free to do that. So what we're cooking is a peanut stew with chicken and fish. The chicken is done now, and the rice is cooking over there. Yeah, okay. We don't have food, so just use this. So the rice is nearly cooked. In Salad Master, everything cooks very quick. It saves your time, it saves your nutrient, and it saves your energy as well. Okay, so here's my Salad Master kettle. I just need to add a tiny little bit of water because it's nearly cooked as well. So we boil the rice in there, and the rice is nearly cooked. So the stew is halfway cooked as well. The blended stuff is nearly ready, and I will be pouring this in here. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. Thank you, Rose. Rose. I'm not sure if I pronounced it well. Yeah. Thank you, everyone in there. Really appreciate you coming and your support. Feel free to grow with anyone you don't have. Doesn't look like the only one at all. I think this she cannot. Can do it. Oh, where it come from? Right. So while we're waiting for right, so while we're waiting for the peanut to be really fine, because we want to blend it to make it really fine, I'm just gonna play a little bit clip about Salad Master, why we cook the way we cook, and how it saves our nutrient, and basically a little bit about Salad Master. So it's called the Science of Salad Master, how it saves our time and nutrient, our energy, and there we go. Thank you so much, everyone in there.
Hi, my name is Ayo Olasende, and what I'm going to be sharing with you today is the science of Saladmaster. I know this looks like cookware, and it is cookware, but the science, what we do with this is very unique. And I'm going to explain a little bit more shortly, but what I want to do is just get some food on, and we're going to show you how versatile this is. This is our 11-inch skillet. Just going to take the lid over here, and I'm just going to show you one of the items we're going to be putting in here. We're going to be using the carrot. This is our food processor. If you want to know how to get one of these machines, ask our host there. But let me just chop this. You can see how quick and easy and effective this is. And this is an amazing machine. Just look at that. So that's just one carrot we've chopped in there quickly. And then I'm going to put some parsnips in there. I'm also going to put some cabbage. We shredded this earlier just to save some time. Okay, I'm going to put some frozen peas in. You can see. I'm going to put some sweet corn, frozen sweet corn. And what we're going to do is something a little bit different. I'm actually going to put some broccoli. I'm going to put a little bit of cauliflower. I'm even going to put you some sweet potato. I just want to show you that you can do anything. And one thing else, I'm going to put an egg. Now we washed the egg earlier on, so we're just going to put an egg in there. So that's it. That's all we've got. We're going to put the lid on. I'm going to put this on here. We're going to put this on the medium.
Okay, so meanwhile, apologies for pausing that. What I'm trying to show, right, so just for a minute, I've blended the granite, the peanuts, the red bell pepper, onion, ginger, and the rest of them. And here is my blended tomato. I'm just going to pop it in the pot, which I've used to boil the chicken and the rice, okay? Carry on watching about Salad Master. There we go, thank you.
Heat and then we're just going to wait for that valve to click, and then off it goes. We're going to turn it down. So what's so special about Saladmaster? Well, I'm going to use this just to demonstrate to you a design of Saladmaster. So when our cookware was designed, our engineers thought about what can we want to make this extra special. And so what we did is, the special design of this is on the inside we use titanium 316. That's the cooking surface. That's what the food actually touches. And the reason we use that is because that is one of those special metals that doesn't react. They use it as implants in the body because it doesn't react with anything. So it's very corrosive resistant, and that's what your food touches. So it's a very clean state for you to cook your food in. On the outside we have the 400 series induction range, and that means this can work on ceramic hobs, induction hobs, electric, gas, anything, camping stoves. This works on it there, and that gives it that nice polished finish. And on the inside we have the thermal core, which allows us to conduct the heat. So when you put your food in, the science of it all is that the vegetables we've got in there is, as we begin to heat it up in a medium heat, the moisture comes out of the food, it rises to the top of the pan, okay, and then drops down and forms a seal on the inside, and that goes on there. Now this is the exciting part about it. When it gets to 86 degrees centigrade, 187 Fahrenheit, thereabouts, this valve is scientifically calibrated to start clicking. So this is just like a little a bell there to let you know we're at 86. Now why 86, 187 degrees? Because when the food gets that temperature, that's the temperature that maximizes most of the nutrition while killing most of the germs in the food. So it's quite a great balance there between the two. So all you have to do with our cooking is very simple. You put it on medium heat and you go enjoy yourself. Do whatever you're going to do. Have some quality time with your kids. You don't have to pot watch. You don't have to stare. You don't have to do any of that. And when the temperature gets up to the right temperature, that valve starts clicking. And when that valve starts clicking, you go back and you turn it down to the lowest point, and in 10 minutes everything's done. So this is very simple cooking. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down to low. So it's medium, click, low. That's the science. Okay, it's all about everything working together as one. Now, if you notice in there, we've got frozen peas, frozen corn, we've got carrots, we've got cabbage, we've got parsnips, we've got cauliflower, we've got broccoli, we've got an egg. I mean, we've got all that. If you try to do that conventionally with no water, what would happen? You know what would happen. And that's what we're trying to demonstrate, that this is a science that is combining together to maximize the nutrition. And in Saladmaster, these were tests done by the University of Wisconsin. We retain 93% nutrition in your vegetables. 93% nutrition overall. Some are more, some are less, but on average 93% nutrition. So we're going to wait for this to come up to temperature, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit more about how wonderful is the science of Saladmaster. That's why we're the best. Right, so as you can see, the valve is clicking. That's just telling us, it's saying, "Io, please turn me down." So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it down. If you can look on the lip on the inside there, can you see, you can begin to see the moisture building up around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to low. And that's it. 10 minutes, it's done. That's how you cook everything. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down. Simple. Right, so it's done. The valve has stopped clicking. We've left it now 10 minutes. I want you to notice is how vibrant the color is. Are you ready for this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Okay, so
The color of the peas and the corn and the cabbage. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is just what I want to show you. We did some cauliflower. Look at that. I want you to think about this. Imagine trying to cook a dish at home right now with your current cookware, and you're trying to cook frozen peas, frozen corn, cabbage, parsnip, carrots, an egg, sweet potato, broccoli and cauliflower. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items all in one pan at the same time. And think about it, if you're also cooking with cabbage, everything would smell of cabbage. So with no water, there's no transference of flavors. You cook everything in its own natural rights. What Saladmaster does, it actually protects the integrity of the food. And look at this. I mean, this is cooked. This is done. Look at that. You know, nice al dente. Look at this. Is that not fantastic? That is Saladmaster. Right, I want you to take a quick look at this egg. You can see the beautiful yellow color in there. I mean, look at that. You don't normally get that on an egg when you boil it. And there's no dark gray ring around it. So what have we done? Just to recap the science, is what this is really is a specialist cooking system that has been scientifically designed by our engineers to cook with no water, no oils, no fats in an airtight container at 86 degrees centigrade or 187 Fahrenheit. And what that happens when that gets up to temperature, that valve goes. And what that does is it keeps the nutrients in there. We save up to 93% nutrition in the food when we're cooking. So this is amazing. This isn't just cookware. This is specialist cookware designed just for you. And there you have it, the science of Saladmaster. I hope you take it on board. I hope you understand it. Speak to whoever sent this video to you and really get to embrace it, because Hippocrates said, let thy food be thy medicine and let thy medicine be thy food. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone in there. Right, so that is the science of Saladmaster. That's the science of Saladmaster. That's the reason why we cook the way we cook in the Saladmaster way, with no oil, no water, below boiling point, where you have 92% of the nutrients intact. And with the cost of living crisis, you want to save your energy as well. You wouldn't want to also spend so much time in the kitchen. So just like what we're doing in today now, I've just added the blended stuff. Once I add all my seasoning, I'm just going to put the lid on and off I go. And that's it done. Why are you standing like that, pretending to be taller than me? Look at this. Like a bodyguard. Be careful. Anyway, so that's science of Saladmaster. So now we're just going to add the seasoning. All the seasoning. Meanwhile, here is the vegetable. I'm going to dump the vegetable and start cooking that as well, because like I said, it's going to be a quick meal. We'll be doing very, very soon. I need lots of vegetable, and we'll be using the Saladmaster piece. I need some vegetable. I'll put some parsnip. There we go. Thank you, everyone in there. And that likes it so much. I forgot to as well. So this is multitasking. In Saladmaster, you can do multitasking. Okay? Simply because he does your cooking for you very fast. Can you help me open the seasoning bit too? Open the cube. There you go. So I'm just going to add the cube and the rest of the seasoning. That's okay. Thank you. Open it and just put it in the pot. And once we've got everything all mixed, then that will be. Let me know when you're about to put it actually. Yeah. And then a clip of that one. Thank you so much, everyone, who spent a good time, precious time being with us. We really appreciate your presence. Thank you for joining us today on our weekend recipe in the Saladmaster way. So we've got some cabbage, which will be going with the vegetable. That's what I'm trying to sort out. There we go. Some cabbage in there. these other ones. I'll leave them on this side. Okay? Thank you. Huh? Pardon? So I'm just trying to get some cabbage to add to the mixed veg. Meanwhile, I've got some rice in here. Oh, sugar. I've got to on this. Oh no, I needed this water so bad. Oh no. It's not gonna work. Thank you so much, everyone here. You forgot me? Right, so I will be using the Saladmaster. Oh, Rosemary says, Marit says, is good kids are helping you in the kitchen. Oh, thank you so much. Come and say hello. Say well done to you all. Thank you. You're trying to say the name, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they do help at times. They are quite helpful. Quite helpful. Isn't it, Victor? Yeah? Yeah. Right, so I'm gonna do my pulverizing while this is cooking almost because I need to pulverize. I'll need it here. Oh, this this one inside. Use that tissue to dry because I need to cook. I'm going to use the Master food processor, which is this one. It comes with 5 amazing corn. I'm going to use it to cut the cabbage. And now just a little cabbage which I'll be adding to the vegetables, okay? So can I have your help, please? Can I get your help? Yeah. I need to do paparazzi. Thank you so much, all. Thank you so much, Marami Salamat. Feel free to go with anyone you don't have. Mr. PP today, I see you. Thank you so much. So it's very nice spot there. Thank you so much, all. Yeah, over here, please. Right, so I'm going to add the seasoning now, the cubes. I've got my rosemary and all. Then we add your all-purpose seasoning, your curry, thyme. Just add whatever you normally use to make your stew. Okay, so there we go. Then add your curry as well. We need some thyme, some oregano, your mixed herb as well, that one. Just add all your seasoning at this point in time. Okay. I use mixed spice. I like that a lot as well. Just add every seasoning and then give it a stir. Don't throw that in here. No, where you going? Over here, I'm not finished. Thank you so much, everyone. Quick, Peter. This is too much multitasking now. We really need so much. You can't even have to just disappear. The water has been boiling already for a while. Start wash the clothes. I don't want to apply to it. I need to do the vegetable. I need to put that one on my foot. This is actually done now. Just don't want vegetables to be the ones in the use. Because once that boil up, it's ready. Video while I'm doing the cabbage. And this is okay. Have you done the go, Victor? I says, Rosemary says, have you got 2 kids? No! I've got my hands full, you know. I've got four kids. These are my 2 younger ones. They are quite helpful. I've got 4. Thanks for asking. They're quite helpful. Smile, you. Don't give a head face like forming a big boy. Which you know. Yeah, you do. Occasionally. Right, so I think that's everything that needs to go in now. I need to go attend to the vegetables. So I'm just adding all those seasoning that I need. Right, this one's going to go back. Let me see this. I need to cut the vegetables now. The vegetable really needs to go in now. I'll add a bit of my mixed spice as well. I'm going to do one straight. That's it. Right. Right, so we're just going to give it a proper stir and then put the lid on. There we go. Then we wait for the valve to click. Once the valve clicks, then we are done with this. So while this is cooking, we're just going to do boil a vegetable with no water using the Saladmaster 4.5 brazier pan. Boiling our veggies with no water. So come over here. I will be doing that from this week. Thank you so much, everyone. Our recipe will soon be done. Oh yeah, I need to cut the cabbage. I need to show that cabbage as well. I'll do this cabbage as well. That little one. So I've got a little cabbage with another little piece. So I will be using them. I will be using this pot actually. So there we go. So here is the piece we'll be using to boil the vegetable, and here it's my cabbage. We'll be using the Saladmaster food processor to blend this, and it's very quick. That's the work of the food processor. So there we go. Are you ready? I need to rinse this. Right, to get this all started, you ready? You ready? Right, so I'm just going to do the blending now, and I'm using my Saladmaster. The numbers are all at the bottom, so I'm using my Saladmaster, which is helps with the twinkle shape. I think Saladmaster cone 4. They're numbered at the bottom, and this is my cabbage. So just place it there, and off you go. Okay. If you want to do that, you can still do that as well. My work surface is a bit wet. Usually, you try and get your work surface all clean. Look at that. So you can use your finger guard as well if you want to. But there we go. And that's it all blended. I'm going to add a little bit more because I love my veggies when I'm cooking. I love my veggies. It's a nice family. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for joining us. What's that? Right, so put your cabbage in there, and there we go. You can see how quick it was, and that's how it's cut the cabbage. So if you want it bigger, you can still use a different color as well. But I just like it to mix with my veggies. There we go. And you can use your finger guard, which is up there. If you've got a little piece, just pop it in there and you finish it. I'm just going to finish it here. And this is all done. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, get your coffee, please. Okay, so here is the cabbage, which has nicely been blended. Now I'm going to add some of my frozen vegetables. In Saladmaster, I cooked whether frozen, fresh one, all of them will cook at same pace because it seals up when the heat heats up, it seals around the edges. So all your vegetables will cook at the same time. So here is the vegetables, and now I'm just going to, I can't wait to gobble this up. I'm just going to put the lid on and allow it to cook. And then you wait for the valve to click. So remember, in Saladmaster, we cook at medium heat. We don't cook on high heat. Wait for the valve to click. Once you hear the valve clicking, just like that, then you're ready, see? And put the lid on and wait for that valve to click. So I'm going to cook it on medium heat. So basically, all Saladmaster piece comes with this valve. And when we cook on medium heat, we'll wait for it to click. When the food it's cooked at certain temperature, it begins to click at 86 degrees. And that's the maximum temperature you need to kill your bad bacteria and get your food cooked. So when it begins to click, you put it down to low. So it's medium click and low. So I'm just going to put this on medium. Now, the rice should be done as well. Put this in there. So I'm just cleaning up my work surface, just like with Saladmaster, everything is super fast. I've blended my cabbage already within a very short time. And it's easy to clean up as well. Even the cookware as well, they're all easy to clean. There we go. So I'll put this on medium heat, the vegetable now. So the vegetable is cooking on medium heat while I wait for the valve to take. My stew is cooking in the Saladmaster 10 quart, and the rice has been cooking in Saladmaster 7 quart. And then the rice should be ready as well. Let's just have a look, a quick peek to see what is going on in there. Ooh, that is ready. Rice is ready. And let's have a look in the phone. No. Yeah. waiting for that to click. Once the stew begins to click, then it's also ready. It's all done and dusted. So meanwhile, thank you so much everyone who's been with us. And our recipe, our menu, our quick menu will soon be ready. Thank you so much all for joining us. And meanwhile, feel free, if you've got a question about Saladmaster, feel free to ask your question. And if you want to mingle and tangle, feel free to mingle and tangle. While we're waiting for the valve to click for the stew, I'm just going to share with you also how Saladmaster can save our energy. So just watch this very short clip. There we go. That one. There we go. Yes. Now, this person. Yes, Rosie. So the question she's asked is Saladmaster international? I'm trying to get your question. So Rosemary is asked, is Saladmaster international? Yes, it's international. Saladmaster is everywhere. We first started in 1946 in America, but as time goes on, and they started first with the Saladmaster food processor. Actually, let me explain this bit before we carry on with the video. Yeah, so we first started in 1946 in America with this food processor, but as time goes on, this food processor comes in two parts. This is the hopper, and it's got the base, which is that one, and it also comes with 5 amazing cones. So that's the base in there, and it has 5 different cones. So the smaller the number, the smaller the size of the cones, and this is the hopper, which sits nicely on the base. So when they started in 1946, that was all what they were doing in America, but as time goes on, they spread out throughout the world. Is there in Africa? Is there in the Philippines? I'm not sure where you are based in. Is in Canada? Is in every part of the world. Depending where you're based, Mary, it is. But any part of the world, you will find Saladmaster. All you need to do is just type in. But here in UK, we have so many offices. I'm based in Manchester, so we have an office in Manchester, London, and so many parts of UK as well. Oh, that long? Yes, since 1946. Exactly. Saladmaster is that old, yeah. Actually, we celebrated our 75th anniversary. That's what I have on. That's the apron I have on. We have various aprons, but this one was when we celebrated our 75th anniversary, which was celebrated last 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. But it's not this year at all. In our last 2 years, or I think it's last 2 years, yeah. And that's when we were 75 years. So you do the math for me, 1946 till that time. Yeah, but thank you so much. And then that's a little bit about Saladmaster. It is in every part. Let me see, where you based? I'm in Saudi. Oh, I've got a few friends from Saudi as well on YT. I think they're in Saudi as well. But if you type Saladmaster closest to me, it will come up and show you. If you type it on Google, it will let you know I'm your closest Saladmaster dealership. Okay, yeah, I'll check in the store. Yes, you'll find one, and it's quite helpful. It's a healthy cooking system which every family certainly deserves. Apart from the health benefit, the fact that it saves our time, it saves our nutrient, it saves our energy as well. And when you're cooking it, the study which was conducted at the University of Wisconsin showed that cooking in Saladmaster retains 93% of a nutrients. So you can imagine how much nutrients you are saving. Okay, so that is why it's a must-have for every family. Yeah, but thank you so much for that question. Says, I'm a Filipino, by the way. Yes, that's why I said Marami Salamat. I could tell. And ironically, our boss here in Manchester, UK, it's a Filipino. It was a Filipino like yourself that brought it to Manchester, and before you knew it, it spread. Currently, they've moved into Italy as well. I'm all from our boss here. Her name is Lona and Marlon. So those are the two people, Marlon and Lona, that brought him Saladmaster to Manchester before it started spreading. So Saladmaster is everywhere. It's something that you find interesting as well. I wish you were somewhere close to us. I probably would have gotten you a dinner booked in and show you a bit more about what Saladmaster is all about. And from there, we can take it on. But having said that, I also wanted to share a very short clip about how Saladmaster also saves our energy, like I did mention before. So taking you to how it saves our energy, I'm just going to share this clip. We've got another amazing fan joining us. Who do we have here? Thank you so much. We've got Ekrayas is in the building. Thank you so much, Ekrayas, for joining us today. Happy weekend, there, friend. How are you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. Thank you so much. Usually I come in on Sundays, but because tomorrow's Sunday, I won't be in. That's why I decided to do a very quick LS for today. But that's me in here cooking a healthy meal, which is a peanut or granite stew, the Saladmaster way with no oil. We've got our chicken in boiled in there and our fish. So we're having it with some white rice. You can have it as your soup. We're having it with some white rice and some vegetables. The vegetables, I've used the Saladmaster corn to do that. So how are you doing, Ekrayas? Good to see you and happy weekend. Feel free to mingle with anyone you don't have. Rosie Rosmarit has been here with us all through along. Thank you, Ekrayas, for joining us. And feel free to mingle and tangle. Kenny's Global Links is my other channel. If you don't mind, I'll be happy if anyone could help me. I've already gotten to the required number. But if anyone could help me run the playlist, I will appreciate that as well. Okay, so feel free also to mingle. I'm always available on that one. And I need to start doing LS on that one as well. This is a new channel, that one, the Kenny's Global Link. We'll do something a bit different around sustainability, climate change, trying to do a little bit towards climate change. So try to reduce the carbon emission and encourage people to be conscious of what they're doing. We're trying to slow down fast fashion and do more on sustainable fashion. That's basically what we do on Kenny's Global Link and some other bits and bits in there. But thank you, everyone. Really appreciate. Back to Saladmaster Talk. Ekraya said, happy to see you. I am excited to see you too. It's good to see you. I think once in a while I see you on Instagram. On Instagram, you find us there as Kenny's Global Links. And if you don't have us already, Ekraya, thank you for coming in. I'm excited to see you too. Thank you there. And feel free to ask any question. Feel free to join us on various handles as well. On Facebook, we're on Kenny's Saladmaster, while on Instagram, we have Kenny's Global Link. On Twitter, it's Kenny's Global Links as well. And there you see more of our workshops on Twitter, but workshops around other bits. So we need to get all together because it's all about eating healthy, staying healthy, living in a healthy environment. Okay. Right. Thank you so much, all. Meanwhile, I'm going to go back to the video which I was about to play before I went into some explanation. No, not that one. Is it that one? Thank you, Susan Bias. Really excited to see you and Rosie, Kenny's Global Link, everyone who has been in here. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to play this clip. This is just showing us how Saladmaster saves our energy as well. It's a very short clip, and then we'll go back to our
Hi, my name is Ayo Olasande. I'm the Global President of Saladmaster, and I just want to share with you how by spending less energy, you can get more energy. This is the science of Saladmaster. And what I just want to share with you is that we use 70% less energy than conventional cooking methods. We don't even need an oven, so we save a tremendous amount of time, energy, and money. And in this day and age, where we have soaring energy bills, we have rising fuel prices, where everyone is thinking about saving energy and the pockets of how they can maximize and save money as well. I just want to show you how we have thought about this way in advance because we are eco-friendly. In this piece of cookware here, just look at what I'm doing here. I just want to show you this, is we're cooking several dishes. Wow, look at that. We've got broccoli, cauliflower, frozen corn, frozen peas, we've got potato, we've got an egg, we've got red cabbage, we've got courgettes, sweet potato, carrots, and a sweet corn. Just think about all those items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items we've got here. And I just want you to focus on that, because if you were cooking this conventionally, how many pieces of cookware would you need to cook all those items? Just think about it. Would it be 1? It'd be 2? It'd be 3? It'd be a lot. And so what you're then doing, you've got not just one ring that you're heating up, using 2 or 3 rings. And what we do in conventional cooking is we just whack everything onto high heat. Why do you need to heat it up? Well, let me just share with you. This is a stainless steel pan, and what most stainless steel cookware, you see, they have that little slab at the bottom. This is your heat conductor. And the reason you have to stir your food, you have to be in the kitchen all the time, is this gets hot, this is cold. So you have to keep moving the food around. This is one of the items there. Or you've got your non-stick cookware. But look at this. This is what's happening. Can you see the glow? The heat's coming up. Think of all that energy. And in Saladmaster, we use a medium to low energy. So I'm just going to turn this to level number 5. And that's all it is. And you're going to see, and we have this little valve, which is an indicator when it gets to 86 degrees, 187 degrees Fahrenheit. That valve starts to click. And when that valve starts clicking, all we do is we turn it right down to the lowest setting. When we turn it down, the air inside shrinks, it goes into a semi-vacuum, and it pulls the heat. You might be asking this question right now. How can you cook an egg with no water? How can you cook all those different vegetables with no water? Well, that's the science of Saladmaster. It figures everything out, it cooks everything, and it brings it up at the same temperature, and you get 93% nutrition in all your food. I mean, that's amazing. I can feel the heat there. If this was gas, you would see the flames. And look at that. We have got this going there. That valve is going to click in a minute. We have got this going there. We've got this cookware. Look at that. I'm going to have to move this off, but I'm going to turn this off. Look at this. This is all energy being wasted, and we are using setting number 5, and then we go down to setting number 1. It's amazing. It's amazing all the advantages we have with Saladmaster. This was some test that was done, the lasagna cooking test, and we did a beef test. And what we did, when we did a beef roast, the Saladmaster system took 1 hour, 51 minutes, okay, and used 0.704 kilowatts, whereas a saving of 64%. When we did a lasagna, it took 35 minutes, whereas the conventional took 1 hour, 45 minutes, a saving of 86%. So on average, we talk about a 70% saving. So I just want to share with you with this. So you put it on medium heat. All you do is you wait for that valve to click, and when the valve clicks, you turn it down to the lowest point. That's all you've got to do. In closing, I just want to share for you that you're already paying for Saladmaster. You're paying for Saladmaster in cookware. You're paying for Saladmaster in gas and electric bills that you're spending extortionate amounts, but you're having to cook with such an inefficient piece of cookware at a high heat. You're saving money because you're spending less time in the kitchen. You're not having to stay. You're saving money because you can cook multiple of vegetables and items in one pan, so you're not having to use 2-3 rings. Just think about the energy wasting of using 3 rings, 4 rings to cook what we've got all in one. You're saving money every time you use Saladmaster, but the best part is you're saving money and you're getting 93% nutrition in your body. So this is the science of Saladmaster. We spend less energy to give us more energy. Please think about this. If Saladmaster stays, you save. If Saladmaster goes, then you pay. And you have got to decide whether you want to pay or you want to save. So look, you're already paying for Saladmaster. The question is, are you going to pay and get it, or are you going to pay and not own it? Either way, you are paying. Thank you.
Okay, so that is it on that beat as well. It says you can pay and get it, Oh, you can pay and not get it. So what does it mean by you can pay and not get it? So basically, when we're paying the energy bills, we are actually paying but not getting it. And that's what it means and what it meant on that bit. So thank you so much, all. That is oh, midnight in India. Oh, wow. Reyes, thank you so much. Reyes says it's midnight. Wow. Here in UK is 7:38. What about you, Rosemary? Reyes says midnight. Here is 7:38. What time is it, Rosemary? I don't know if I pronounced that well. If I've not, do let me know. You can actually hop up and let us know a bit about yourself. But thank you so much, all. Thank you. And that's the science of Saladmaster. So I'm just going to get rid of this. Yeah. That's the science of Saladmaster. That's a little bit about Saladmaster. The rice is cooked. We're waiting for the vegetable. And the stew is nearly done as well. Right, here's the vegetable clicking. So I'm just going to turn it down on low. Remember, it's medium click and low. Okay. So the vegetable is beginning to click over there, and we're just going to turn it down to low. So remember, it's medium, click, and low. So I'm just turning it down to low, where it will finish its cooking. Okay. This one is wrong. So it's nearly time for plating. Time to show you what we've done so far. Now time to share the food, the rice, the granite stew, and the veggies. I'm just going to get the plates ready. Just trying to get rid of this one. I'm just trying to get my plate and get everything all ready. To put this back in there. Time to do the plating. Thank you so much, all in there. Let me see if I've got any question. Okay, thank you, Aquarius. Thanks for joining us. My spoon is here. I'm just getting the plate because it's time for plating. Okay, it's time to get them all out and show you what we've got in there. So thank you, my thank you, Wisdom TV. Thanks for joining us. Wisdom TV says hi, sis, and hello everyone in there. Thank you so much, Wisdom TV, for joining us. We're doing a very quick recipe because we won't be in tomorrow to do our LS. So it's a rice tea, but we're nearly done. The rice is cooked. The granite stew has been done. The Saladmaster was very quick. Just boil our chicken, boil fish as well. Blend in every single thing, your tomatoes, your red bell pepper, dunk it in there. Put the lid on and just allow the valve to click, which is what is happening here. And the vegetable as well, it's cooked on this one. I've turned it down. When the valve begins to click, you just turn it down, and that's how we finish our cooking. So everything, it's ready now. I'm just going to wash my plate and getting ready for plating. So thank you so much, all. I just can't wait to show you all what we've cooked this evening. Thank you, Wisdom TV, Married, and Prayers, and everyone in the building. Really appreciate. Thank you so much, all. I'm just trying to get the plates and show you what we've got in here. Victor, can I get you, please? Because I need to put the fish in now. Get the camera, please. Was really spicy. So, like I did mention, thank you so much. Wisdom TV says hello and hi everyone. Greetings from Wisdom TV Nigeria. She's an amazing fan. If you don't have her, feel free to go grow. We have very supportive as well. My handy helper, I need to add a bit of I like spice, but Victor doesn't like spice. So we meet halfway. Let's see the veggies. Get the camera ready for the veggies, please. This should be ready. Right, so the next thing I have to do is get my plate ready. Thank you, Mr. PP. Wisdom TV says, thanks, sis. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. I'm just going to wash my plate now, get it ready for plating because we're done with our cooking. Right. I decided if I want this inside first, okay? Well, that vegetable should be ready. Do a video of the vegetable, please. Get the camera on for that. I don't want my business to go burning. Have you got it ready? Have you got it ready? The bed is keeping them. Right, so this has been cooking for a while, and I believe, look at that. Ooh, that looks good. So the veggies are all ready now, all nicely cooked for us. Just take a look at that. Okay, look at that. Looking so nice and yummy. So this is ready to go with the rice. So rice is cooked and stew is ready as well. Now I'm going to do the plating. Look at that. So I'm getting my plate and my spoon ready. Right, there we go. So I've got my plate ready for plating. Thank you, Mr. Phoebe. Thank you, Wisdom TV Prayers. Everyone in there, Rosemary. We've come to the end of it. So we are just going to do the plating, and that brings us to the end of it. So just try to do. Right, so I've got this one ready. Hello. And this time. So I've got that one ready, and I'm going to get the bowl for the rice. Oh, I've not put my fish yet. Let's go back closer to the Swiss. Yeah, here it comes. Let me put my fish. Right, so right, so this has been cooking for a while. That's the stew in there. Now I'm going to add the fish because remember I did take off the fish earlier on. I didn't want it to all get broken. And for your groundnut stew, you don't need it to be thick by the time you finish. So it needs to be a bit light because when it cools down, it gets so hard. It gets so thick, and you don't want it to be too thick. But this is the perfect texture. Okay, and then we just need to dish out and enjoy. Okay, I'm going to. Pardon? Oh, really? Really? That's quite good. I'm just going to add the rice and put my rice in there. Yeah? This time I look this dish, we only scoop the little one. I don't know what you guys are going to eat. That's okay, cut it. So we're just cooking the rice now, dishing out the rice, and see. That's good. Let's work. So I put my rice in there, and I'm going to start my plating. So it's plating time. Get that one. Just place it there. There we go. Rice don't thick. And vegetables, tick. Getting the vegetable to go on the side. Okay, you sure? So that is the swan sorted as well. I'm just coming across to show you what we've got. Can you come over with this? I'm going to put this tea. Right, and the stew is ready. Thank you so much, everyone in there. On the last stage. Nice. Let's cook it. Nice. 1 minute, guys. Ready? Right, so there we go. I'm just going to put this in here. Ooh, quite hot now. Oh my days. Making a mess. Peter, can you get me my knife and the fork and the cover, please? On that table, please. Okay, right. So I'm just going to show you the final look of our rice with the peanut stew. Here's the final look in there. You can see the vegetables in there, and that's the peanut stew, and that is the rice. So come and enjoy with us, and see you later. I hope to see you in your various sellers. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been lovely having you all. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. I love you. Stay blessed. Have a good weekend. Bye. So it's time to enjoy this.